What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bryce, and today we're going to chapter 47 of the Parker Inheritance. Let's begin. Chapter 47, Beatrix Halliday, June 12th, 2007. Beatrix Halliday was scrambling eggs and sipping her second cup of coffee when the doorbell rang. You'd think those salesmen would wait until 9 before bothering people. Her husband took a drink of orange juice as the bell rang again. "Come in," he yelled as he slowly rose from his chair. He had undergone hip surgery the year before. He no longer needed a cane, but Beatrix still worried whenever he was out of her sight. A few seconds later, he returned. "B," he said. "It's Mr. Parker. He's outside waiting for you." Beatrix placed her mug on the counter. Mr. Parker. She hadn't seen him in over 19 years. Jesus. Not since he presented her granddaughter Tiffany with that scholarship to Colorado law. Mr. Parker smiled as she stepped on the porch. A large envelope was tucked under his arm. "Hello, Mrs. Halliday." "Good morning, Mr. Parker. It's been a long time." "Do you have a few minutes? Can we sit?" He motioned to her swing. It had been a gift from her son. They sat down and slowly began to sway. "I know you keep in touch with a number of employees at my former company, Mrs. Halliday. What are they saying about me?" She put her foot down, stopping the swing. "Former? I'll get to that in a moment. What are they saying?" A tricycle sat in the middle of her yard. It belonged to Tara, her youngest great-granddaughter. "They say you lost your ever-loving mind, that you're giving away all your money in strange investments, and some of them still aren't happy that so many women and minorities are in leadership positions." She raised her foot, and the swing began to move again. "Now, what's this about former company? I liquidated my stock and turned in my resignation, but you built that company from the ground up." "No, James Parker did." "You're not making any sense. 21 years ago, you told me to go to her. Thank you. You saved my life." Beatrix didn't need to ask who the her was. "What happened?" she asked. She didn't like the new one. She didn't like the new me, the person I had become. So I had changed and became better, but I was too late. "Mr. Parker, you're not making any. Please don't call me that," he said. "I know what I'm saying sounds strange. It's all outlined here." He patted the envelope sitting between them. "Siobhan died 7 years ago." But Beatrix placed her hand on her old boss's arm. "I'm sorry. It was cancer. I didn't know it until she exhausted all her treatment options. I flew to her as soon as she told me." In typical Siobhan fashion, she spent most of our time talking about my well-being. He turned to Beatrix. "How's your granddaughter doing at the law firm?" "She's well on her way to making partner, and she's met someone. Don't know if she'll get married." "We'll see." Beatrix frowned. "Why do you ask?" "I need a favor." She removed her hand from Mr. Parker's sleeve. "I don't know. It's not illegal. I promise. I could hire any old lawyer to handle this, but I want someone I trust." He handed the envelope to Beatrix. "Everything she needs is in there. Mr. Parker, take a look at it yourself if you want." She pulled a few papers from the envelope. "The New Air Foundation? But don't you already have it? This is a different type of organization. I'm looking for, He laughed. "It's a search for an heir, spelled H-E-I-R. He rose from the bench. "If you think anything is illegal or even questionable, you can toss the packet and pretend you never saw it. Either way, you won't see me again." She rose as well. "Mr. Parker, I don't like how you're talking." He smiled. Beatrice wasn't sure, but it seemed like the first real smile she ever seen from the man. He stepped off the porch. Stepping off the porch. Then turned to look at her one last time. "Reggie, Mrs. Halliday, my name is Reggie." And that is chapter 47. So tomorrow I'll be reading chapter 48. And that's about it. Peace out.